Southwell, as you can see, the pictures have become notably darker. The last of our 8-race card now, and this is the Mares Handicap Hurdle, where Just a Sip is your favourite for Adrian Heskin and Warren Greatrex. Adrian Heskin, who's already been the winner's enclosure today and looking to double up with this favourite. Just a Sip, she's had 3 novice hurdle starts to date, and she's been well beaten in all 3 of them, and wind surgery in the middle of them before making seasonal reappearance and having 2 runs so far this season. So she now finds herself making her handicap debut off this mark of 90 under, like I say, Adrian Heskin. Essentially, she's shown very little, and it'd be hard to side with her in terms of that novice form. But of course, she's got this ultra low mark of 90. Oh, and we can see how they get on.
Legend is not starting. She's planted herself at the start. She's a Legend, taking no part as they clear the first flight. And the others have all jumped the first safely, although Military Dress was very keen over the first flight. And heading towards flight number 2, Shabadadadoo was upsides the spotted jacket of Definite Winner, and out wider Just a Sip in the light blue and dark blue corded colours, also a little bit keen out wider. These are the front 3, followed by Zarazina in the yellow and black colours in 4th position. The other yellow and black is up on the rail at this stage of Infinity. Running out very wide on the card is Sunny Girl with Set in Stone, who follows these, and then comes Dylan Seasong, who follows these. Then Conchita in the star jacket, who's up on the inside of Military Dress in the white cross belts, who's right out the back at the moment with Silvretta Schwartz, another nose-banded runner, is just about the overall back marker as they head into the straight and making their way towards flight number 3. So taking them along is Definite Winner and David England. Has a narrow advantage. 2 in 2nd place is Shabadadadoo for Jonathan Burke. Out to the left as we look is Just a Sip, who jumped that nicely, measured it well, being followed by Sunny Girl in the red sleeves down this near side. Tucked in behind runners, we have Zarazina with Jerry McGrath alongside Set in Stone, another nose-banded runner in the red and blue colours. Right towards the far side is Infinity, being tracked through by the star jacket of Conchita, who's going the shortest way around on the inside. Military Dress alongside that rival as they clear the next flight. Dylan Seasong in the pale jacket towards the back. And Silvretta Schwartz is the overall back marker, but no more than 5 lengths off the pace. So it's Just a Sip in front for Adrian Heskin. Just a Sip going a wider course, going around the turn and making their way towards the back straight for the final time. Just a Sip leading from Definite Winner, without wider Shabadadadoo. Up on the inside is Infinity with Zarazina, who comes next. Set in Stones behind that. Out wider is Sunny Girl. Towards the inside we have Conchita, who's alongside at this stage as they head down the far side with Military Dress. Towards the back still we have Dylan Seasong, who's about 6 lengths off the gallop, with Silvretta Schwartz as they head down the back straight for the final time. So a well clustered field, and as they jump the next flight, and still out wide Just a Sip narrowly to Definite Winner in 2nd. They're followed by Shabadadadoo alongside Set in Stone. Out wider is Sunny Girl as they clear the next. Zarazina with up on the inside Infinity. A mistake by Silvretta Schwartz out the back as they race then towards the final flight down the far side. Dylan Seasong's been switched out slightly wider as well as they clear the final flight down the back straight. That was 3 from the finish as Silvretta Schwartz is tailing right off. And in front still out wide Just a Sip. Definite Winner is also upside still. Then in behind these, travelling well, Zarazina. Infinity is up on the rail. Tucked in behind, improving, is Shabadadadoo in between runners now, with Set in Stone out wider, ridden along Sunny Girl. Conchita's being driven, as is Dylan Seasong. And then in behind that is Military Dress, and they've left Silvretta Schwartz well and truly behind. So Definite Winner up by the rail, out wider, ridden along Just a Sip. Travelling well in between is Shabadadadoo. Also on that far rail is Infinity, who's moved well. Coming into it, Set in Stone. Under pressure then is Zarazina. And then in behind that is Dylan Seasong as they head down towards the final 2 flights of hurdles. Shabadadadoo, Infinity on the far side. Definite Winner is still right there. Trying to come into it is Set in Stone down the near side. Dylan Seasong is trying to eat up some ground as well as they have a long run to the final flight. It's Infinity who's gone for home though. Infinity being chased by Dylan Seasong, finishing with a right rattle on the far side. Set in Stone comes next with Definite Winner, heading to the final flight. Infinity and Dylan Seasong, they met it together. Dylan Seasong landed running though for James Davis and is storming home here. It's Dylan Seasong for Mark Usher and James Davis who will land the finale in good style. Run on really strongly down the straight to beat in second place Infinity, Set in Stone in third place, and then came Definite Winner.
Well, as Tim Peters said in commentary, Dylan Seasong came there very strongly, and as we pick up the replay, you see here she's crossed the line, she's won this race, seeing off. Your heart has to go out to Infinity because she's had a good few attempts over hurdles. I think that was her 17th hurdle start, and now she's finished second, and she deserves to be in the winner's enclosure sometime soon, I feel. But going back to the winner, Dylan Seasong, for the Mark Usher team, been running okay approaching this race in 3 runs since returning to action in August this year. But look at the way she pinged the last on the far side there with the hood on. And then at this point, when she's asked to go, she's actually extended fairly nicely to the line to get relatively stuck into her, but nothing too serious. And that's much her best effort in recent times for, like I said, the Mark Usher team. And she's returned the 4-1 favourite in the end in what was a pretty weak-looking contest, if I'm honest. But it's nice to get a win on the board for her. And like I said, the horse in second place, Infinity, I hope she'll be in the winner's enclosure at some point. I really thought today might be her day. Sadly not, as we just pick up the slow-mo there. Like I said, going away at the line, the winner, Dylan Seasong. So pretty decent performance, I think, Sean, from the mare in this, our last race, the mare's handicap hurdle. Not probably the best race to round off proceedings, but a nice winner all the same.
Yep, well done to Mark Usher. And the Usher's Court owners, you've got to feel a bit sorry, as Vanessa mentioned, for Susan Ashford and partner who own Infinity. They must have thought this was their day when Infinity came there travelling really sweetly under Sean Bowen, but Dylan Seasong stormed home in the end and met the last on a really good stride as well, which kind of sealed things. Ping, up comes Dylan Seasong, and away she goes. 4-1 favourite from Infinity in second at 11-2, and Set in Stone also returned at 11-2 back in third place. The one that didn't jump off was She's a Legend. I'm pretty sure she will be counted as a runner. She's a Legend. If there's any update on that, I'll let you know, but I think it's probably safe to assume that she will be included as a runner, having refused to race. And that's confirmed. She refused to race. She is confirmed as a runner. So no Rule 4 message or anything like that. I think she was probably too big a price for Rule 4 anyway, but she didn't jump off, but she is deemed a runner. 4-1 favourite Dylan Seasong, Infinity and Set in Stone finishing second and third, both returning at 11-2. That brings the curtain down at not so sunny Southwell as the light is going.